Hi everyone, it is Raven2008. I just wanted to give you a look at my hair when it's actually done, instead of up in that bun. So as you can see, the color is pretty, pretty spectacular and wild and crazy. But anyway, um, so I was watching America's Next Top Model the other day, and I didn't even realize that they had started a new cycle. And I had heard rumors about how it was going to be like a British invasion, and how they were going to. I'm sorry, my hair's bugging me. It's not tight enough. So, um, and how they were going to have girls from Britain's Next Top Model on the show, and they were going to be competing against the American girls, and and they were they were going to be and it was going to be a competition of who was the best, and things like that. And so far I really really liked the show, except that the Brit girls are kind of bitchy. Anyway, let's see. Another thing that I've really liked this past month is I was on lavish.nu, and somebody posted My Drunk Kitchen. Now, for those of you who don't know about My Drunk Kitchen, it is a really, really, really sexy girl. Like, I don't know why, but I find her so incredibly hot, and so does my sister and her boyfriend. Um, but she's really, really funny, and she gets drunk while cooking. And anybody that knows me really well knows that I cannot cook to save my rear end. Like people look at me when they find out that I'm going through the gastric bypass process, and all of that kind of happy hoopla, and they're just like, "But you can't cook. Why are you so fat?" Well, that's why I'm fat. I can't cook. I go out to eat, and I go to fast food restaurants and things like that. Um, but anyway, but she has a lot of funny material, and I really hope that you look her up, because she is just a very, very funny girl. And I love watching it. I watched all of them in like one night, and I just could not stop laughing. Um, anyway, I just got my letter from Geisinger about my last clinical visit. So it's just like this medical survey, and then I'm hoping to get everything else in the next couple of weeks, for my 2 appointments. Um, I can't believe it's gone so fast. Um, like anybody that has been with me through the beginning, and that has known me personally, and not just the online persona, they know that I've been a pretty big wreck about this. They know that I have stressed about it. I have, worked my, ass off for this, and I hopped up on the scale last night, and according to the scale, it was like, "You've gained 20 pounds." It's like, shenanigans. I did not gain 20 pounds. Like, 5. I'll accept 5, but not, because I am just coming off of a liquid diet. Like, weight gain is natural with something like that. Um, but but I got on the scale this morning, and it was just like, "Oh, we lied. You didn't gain 5 pounds." So I'm like, yes. Um, but with that being said, I know that with a lot of females and some males, I mean, I'm not saying that this is strictly a female problem. Um, Eating disorders become a very big, very, very big issue when you start losing weight the healthy way, and you start seeing results, and you want to amplify those results. And you get so upset if you gain a pound because of water weight gain. And I just want you all to understand that eating disorders aren't the way to go. Like, you want to look healthy. You don't want to look sick. And I say this because I'm actually, my school has me writing projects for classes. And it's a creative writing It's a creative writing research project. It is really, really hard. Okay. Um, and a lot of it, and one of the characters that I'm writing about is a girl that has an eating disorder. And the more I research this, the more that it absolutely breaks my heart, because like I know what it's like to suffer from really poor self-esteem. I know what it's like to be suicidal. I know what it's like to be, to fear that I'm going to die alone because I'm a fat girl, and or that I'm going to attract nothing but ghetto men that want me for all of the wrong reasons. Like, I know this, okay? But it's about finding yourself and loving yourself enough to do this the correct way, and do this in a way that is not going to harm you later on. And I hope that you all don't think I'm like getting all soapboxy, because I'm not. um I knew a girl in high school. She very, very little. um she actually got to the point where she hated food, and it and it was kind of like a fad, at the time. Like, I was out of high school at this point, but it was kind of a fad to those still in it, that that we would see that they would see like who would not eat the longest. And the college kids are like, let me be fat kids, like, we like food, we like going home and eating, and blah blah blah. And no, it's, be smart about it. Cut down on your portions. Cut down on your fast food intake. Like, um this week I've since the 1st of March, I have spent a lot of money going out to eat. A Pizza Hut, Burger King, um, and even if it's a low calorie meal on their menu, it's still a high calorie meal on my diet. And I would compensate by having another shake or drinking more water. And like, if you're really and trust me, I'm really committed to this, and this is why I'm saying this. I am committed enough to this that I should know better. And I went crazy after the 3-week long liquid diet, and I know this, and I'm better. And I had a shake for breakfast. I had one of those Atkins Indulge bars. My mom got them as a free sample, but they have peanuts in them, and she can't have them. But they look like this. They have 1 gram of sugar, 103 calories, and only 2 net carbs, and they taste just like a candy bar. They really are good. Um, Potassium is 80 milligrams. Protein is 5. Okay, so this is not like all that great for protein, but it's just a snack. And I even planned ahead of time. Like, I've got a photo shoot to do today, and I've got all of my stuff all packed away. And in my purse, like, not in my gear, but in my purse, I have, where did it go? There it is. I got this for a meal. One of these in your purse is way cheaper, because you can get a box of like 4 or 5 of these. I think 4 to 6 maybe at Walmart for like $6. And they may be less in the bigger cities. Like, I don't know why my rural area is just like, oh well, you're in a country, so you're going to like hike your prices up. But oh, I dropped something. Okay, I'm back. But anyway, but like, this right here, it equals about $1 a bar. Like if you do the math. And this is 10 milligrams of protein, and it's only 180 calories. Okay, and fat calories are 100, which is kind of high, but for a meal on the go, it's better than nothing. I actually really like the Pure Whey protein bars a lot better, because they're bigger than this, and they don't have as many fat calories in them. But girls, I know you have purses. This is bigger, or this is not as big as a pad, and you keep those in your purse, don't you? Yeah. Okay. Don't bullshit yourself. Take one of these, purse, throw it in. You're done. Okay. Not that big of a deal. But don't kid yourself either. If you're having a hard time, reach out to somebody. If you're like me, and you do go out to eat, and you don't think about the consequences, and you have an iTouch or an iPhone or an Android. I have an Android. Okay, I told myself I'd never get an Android, but I did. I got one. Okay, guess what is on the phone? Yeah, free app. You can get online. It tracks your exercise. It tracks everything. Okay, you can go daily. You can go weekly. It's amazing. I mean, look at this. It is so easy to use. Okay, okay. Wait, yeah. See, it's so easy to use. All right, you just add to diary. Add to diary. Snacks. I had Atkins Indulge. Whoops, spell it right there, Karen. Find. This also has a scanner for the codes, for like these things right here. So I can actually push that. I killed you. Yeah, I know. Okay, it is now searching by the USB. How cool is that? I didn't have this when I was first started out. And then it's added. Simple as that. How easy is that? There is no more excuses, girls and guys that are doing this. If you really want to find a way to do this, you will do this. I'm here if you ever need to vent. Leave me a comment, shoot me a message. We'll talk. Okay? I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm just saying that I have figured out ways that for me that work. And maybe I'll be able to help you guys out too. Never know. So far I've lost 32 pounds. I have my surgery consult on April 2nd, 3rd, April 3rd. And I hope you guys are all well blessed and happy. And I will see you next week.